Welcome, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm so glad that we could be here together today, enjoying this beautiful practice. Start to breathe down into your seat. And as you breathe down, establish this sense of I am here. I am here. Repeat it to yourself mentally. You are in a safe place. You are here to show yourself compassion and support. Now it's time to create what will be your intention behind this practice today. What do you wish to invest in for yourself? Perhaps it's, just an emptying of the mind, an opportunity to release stress. Maybe it's a good stretch and just getting the body moving. All of these are valid. Let's take one more breath down into the seat. Good. Lift the heart. Bring your palms together at your heart. And just inviting your intention into your heart. And let's just mentally vibrate one Om together. Just visualize the rings of it coming out of your third eye. Inhale deeply. Mentally Om vibrating out of the third eye. Seeing the rings of it. Maybe that vibration sort of fortifies the space that you're in. And welcomes you, right? Let's do a little bit of eye exercise to start today. So I'm in good posture, chest is lifted. My eyelids actually, I'm going to let my eyes be open for these. So I'm going to start by looking up and down, up and down. And then we're going to rest, letting the eyelids be heavy. And now we're going to look left and right, left and right. Last one. And then rest, letting the eyelids be heavy. And now we'll look left and we'll go up like a semicircle to the right, and then up across the kind of ceiling to the left. One more time. And then resting. And again, opening the eyes, you can look left and look down across the floor to the right, and then look down across the floor to the left, creating that semicircle shape. And then letting the eyes rest. I'm going to take my index fingers to my under eyebrow area and my middle fingers just below. And without wrinkling my forehead whatsoever, I'm going to very gently squeeze my bottom and top eyelids together. And what I'm doing is just rehydrating my eyes. When we blink, the eyelids don't actually come together. So this can be a very nice thing to do if you're sitting at a computer a lot. And then we're going to rub the hands together so there's a little bit of warmth. And we're going to cover the eyes with our warm hands and just let them relax. And joining palm to palm. Let's have a great practice today, letting the eyes open. We're going to start on our backs. So knees bent, feet on the floor. I'm going to stretch my arms out to the sides, roll the shoulders up and back, make any adjustments so that it feels comfortable. Right? And if I start to kind of connect with where the body meets the floor, I can press down into the back of my pelvis. And again, I establish that sense of being grounded. Inhale here, and as you exhale, bring your left hand to your right thigh. So my right foot had to lift off the floor. My left hand came across my body, and I'm going to make that nice contact there between hand and thigh. And then release it. We'll inhale. And now right hand to left thigh. So my left foot has to lift. My right hand comes to that left thigh. And then inhale. We return and exhale. Left hand to right thigh. Inhale. Lower the foot, arms in a T. And exhale. Right hand to left thigh. Now pressing your left hand into your right thigh, let's pause there. And I really do engage my hand, my leg. We're really working, we're wrestling each other. One wants to push one way. My shoulders kind of trying to stay on the floor. My right hip is trying to stay on the floor. Right? And I'm pressing as hard as I can into my hand and into my thigh. One more. Just one more breath. And then return, arms to a T. Let's switch sides. So now my left leg is going to come up, right hand or right palm to left thigh, and just press thigh into palm. Press palm into thigh. And feel that right shoulder. Can it come back towards the floor? Can we feel the left hip? Can we keep pressing thigh into hand, hand into thigh? And then release it. Let's bring the feet together, knees together. Palms come down alongside your body. Keeping your inner thighs connected. Inhale, lift your hips up. And feel the back of the body activating. Exhale, lower back down, lengthening it onto the mat, right? Lengthening through the spine. Inhale, coming up. Exhale down. Let's add some more to this. So when my hips come up again, I'm going to invite my right arm to come up alongside my ear. So we inhale, hips up, right arm up. I'm going to leave my right arm there and exhale, lower the hips down. And then I'm going to inhale, lift hips up again. And now my right arm is going to come back down alongside my body. My hips come back down to the mat. Let's try it to the other side. So the hips lift, left arm comes up. Inhale. And exhale, lower the hips down. And inhale, lift the hips up. And then the hips and the arm come back down together. Let's do it again. Right arm and the hips lift. Inhale. And exhale, lower the hips. Inhale, lift the hips. And right arm comes down as the hips come down. And hips lift, left arm lifts. And lower just the hips down. And lifting the hips up. And arm and hips come down. Let's do it one more time to either side. So the hips come up, the right arm comes up. And the hips come down, that right arm stays. And then the hips lift. And the arm comes down, the hips come down. Last time, left arm moving, inhale. Exhale, just the hips come down. Inhale, lips up. Exhale, arm down, hips down. Now let your legs just stretch out for a moment. Let the toes fall out to the sides. Turn your palms up. And let your body just melt. Scan from head to toe. And allow the body to simply rest. One more breath. And we'll inhale. Your little stretch maybe. Roll onto your side. Let's come up to hands and knees. Bringing the big toes together. Bringing your heels together. Knees are slightly wide. We'll inhale into our cow, stretching the front of the spine, looking up, tail up. Exhale, we coil the tail under, draw the chin to the chest. Inhaling. Exhaling. One more. And now let's take the right hand slightly forward, center on the mat. Reach the left arm out to a T, inhale. And as you exhale, thread the needle, bringing the left outer arm towards the floor under your heart. The right hand could crawl to the front of the mat and even crawl slightly behind you to the left. Squeeze your heels together gently. And bringing the right hand in front of the face, slowly float the left arm out to a T. And return it to the mat. You could do a little cat-cow. You could just pause in stillness. And now the left hand is going to come slightly forward center on your mat. Right arm out to a T, inhale. And exhale, right arm threads the needle. Right outer arm comes to the floor, right ear to the floor. And that left hand could stretch to the top of the mat and crawl slightly behind you. Feel where the heels connect. One more breath. The left hand comes in front of the face. As you rise up, that right hand floats out to a T. And then returns to the mat. And from here, I invite you to come down onto your tummy. The legs are going to separate. The hands come slightly forward of the shoulders. The elbows are tucked into the waist. Bring the very top of your forehead to the floor. As you inhale, let your nose roll a marble to the front of the mat. And then just continue your cobra from there. And then slowly come back down. Bringing the top of the forehead to the floor, your hairline. Press into the tops of the feet, into the thighs. Inhale, roll that marble forward. Maybe we draw up a little bit farther, keeping a bend in the elbows. Exhale, coming back down. Top of the forehead to the floor. Pressing into the feet, into the thighs. Maybe we start to come into up dog. Make it sustainable. We're going to hold it this time. Don't hold your breath. And then slowly coming down. You're going to slowly press yourself up. Bring your big toes together, knees wide. Child's pose. Turn your palms up or bring hands under the forehead if it doesn't come to the floor comfortably. We'll stay here for just a little longer. Breathe deeply. Turning your palms down towards the mat. Let's slowly come up to our hands and knees. Tuck your toes under and lift into your first down dog. Press down into the left heel, bend into the right knee. Soften your elbows and just kind of press back into that left heel for a moment. Now I'm going to activate my right leg and reach it up towards the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, swing the right foot forward, tap the earth. Inhale, push down into the left heel. Lift up through that right leg, and then exhale, tap the mat under the belly button. Inhale, push down into that left foot, lift the right leg. We'll do it one more time. Tap the earth beneath your belly button. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, tap, and then lift, reach, reach, soften the neck. Inhale, exhale, plant your right foot. Soften the left knee. Press into that right leg for a moment. Soften the neck. The left knee is bent. Let's inhale, and now I'm just going to reach that left leg up. Exhale, tap the earth with the left big toe. Pressing down into the right heel. Inhale, lift that left leg up. Exhale, tap the toe. Inhale, lift that left leg up. Exhale, tap it underneath your belly button. One more. Now you're going to lift that left leg up, stretch it up, stretching that right heel into the earth, and then bring your left foot down. Slowly shift your weight forward into a plank. Lower your knees, bend the elbows. Melt your heart towards the ceiling. My legs even get a little wider. I find an up dog. And then with knees wide, big toes together, child's pose. Turn your palms up. Just a few more breaths. Turning your palms down, slowly come back up to your hands and knees. And then prepare yourself for down dog, lifting the hips. Center your left foot. Inhale, take your right leg up, pressing the left heel down. Now as you exhale, step your right foot outside of your right hand, lower the left knee. You can be on top of the left foot. I walked my hands forward a little bit. Let the heart rise. Stay for one more inhale. I'm going to allow my right leg to be strong. My left toes are going to tuck under. My left leg is strong. And I'm going to lift my left knee and kind of press back into my left foot, folding inside of the right leg. If I can, I'll let go of the earth and just rest onto my right leg a little bit. And then slowly release the hands. And I'm going to step into a three-legged dog. So the left heel presses down, that right leg reaches up. And then I can release my right foot into down dog. And switch. Inhale, left leg comes up. That right heel reaches down. Now exhale, take your left foot outside of that left pinky finger. Lower the right knee, lower onto the top of the right foot. My left knee and toes are aiming in the same direction. Lift the heart. Now I've got my left leg energized. My right knee is going to lift. Push back into that right heel. Fold. Maybe I can bring my left arm around the back of my body and kind of lay into my left thigh. Maybe the right hand can also come down. Or come back. And then both hands could return to the mat. And strong legs. Get that left leg into three-legged dog. And then return to down dog. Inhale, come forward into plank. Slowly roll over to the tops of your feet. Find your up dog. My legs can get a little wide. Take one more deep breath into the chest. And then with knees wide, big toes together, child's pose. Turn the palms up and breathe. Stay here for a few more moments. I'm going to check my technology, make sure that my camera is continuing to work well. Excellent. So we're going to continue into the standing portion of our practice. Let's turn the palms down and set ourselves up for down dog again. Tucking the toes under, lift the hips. Now I'm going to center my left foot and inhale, lift the right leg up. And then exhale, step the right foot between my hands this time. And instead of lowering the left knee, just pause there for a moment, take the arms wide like an airplane. And then bringing fingertips back to the earth, turn your left toes to the long edge of your mat. Warrior two footprints. My right hand's going to come inside of the right foot, And now my arms open into a T again, this time left hand reaching towards the ceiling. Stay for the inhale. Exhale, turn towards the earth again. Lift that left heel and prepare for a three-legged dog. Reaching that right leg back and up. And then lowering the right foot to the mat. We're going to switch sides. Inhale, take that left leg up. Now exhale, step the left foot between your hands. Take a moment there, balance. Arms out to a T. My right heel is lifted. Bringing fingertips to the earth, turn the right toes to the long edge of your mat. Take your left hand inside of your left foot. And this time, as you open your arms into a T, that right arm's reaching to the ceiling. Inhale, and then exhale, bring your right hand down. Prepare for three-legged dog. So my right toes turn, I'm gonna push my right heel down as the left leg lifts. And then lowering the left foot, coming into plank. Rolling over the tops of the feet, bend the elbows, up dog. And then knees wide, big toes together. Child's pose, palms up. One more breath here. And then turning your palms towards the floor. Let's begin down dog. Lifting the hips. Centering the left foot again. Inhale the right leg up. Exhale, step the right foot forward. This time, as your arms come to a T, we feel that stability. We can carry it up if we'd like into our crescent. And then exhale, bringing fingertips to the floor. Push back into your left heel. See if you can lift your right toes off the mat. Coming into our pyramid. Lowering the right toes. Turn your left toes to the long edge of your mat. Bring your right hand inside of your right foot. Take the left arm up towards the ceiling. Option to do the side angle here. Turning your left palm towards the floor overhead. Bringing the arm alongside the ear. You can have palm facing forward. One more breath. And then taking that left arm, reaching it up to the ceiling, slowly rising up. And taking that right hand into a T, warrior two. Feel the strength of your legs. Bring that strength into your heart. I am here. I am here with compassion, with support, Whatever your intention is, repeat it to yourself. And then bringing the right hand inside of the right foot. One more time, left arm reaches up. Left arm's gonna reach over. And then slowly turn towards the floor. Lift your left toes. Right leg, three-legged dog. Left heel down, right foot lifts. And then stepping into the right foot. Switching, left leg lifts as the right heel presses down. And then left foot steps forward between the hands. Pause here, arms in a T. Stay low or lift the belly into your crescent. Palms don't have to come together, right? Inhale. Now exhale, bringing your fingertips to the floor. Press back into that right heel. Really feel that connection between your right heel and the floor. Pull back on your left toes. And lowering the left toes. Turn your right toes to the long edge of your mat. Bring your left hand inside of your left foot. Take the right arm to the ceiling. You could turn your right palm kind of towards the wall overhead. Stretch that right arm alongside the ear. Inhale. Reaching that right hand up to the ceiling. Feel the strength of your legs. Look over your left fingertips. Warrior two. Feel the strength of your legs. Breathe powerfully but deeply. Stretch. Stretch to the fingers. Stretch into the feet. Inhale. Exhale, bring your left hand inside of your left foot. Take that right arm up alongside the ear. Turn towards the floor. Lifting the right heel, plant your hands, three-legged dog. Lowering the left foot, adjust your feet, shift forward into plank. Always option to stay in plank. Or you could roll over the tops of your feet and come into your up dog. And I let my legs be a little wider if I need to. And then taking knees apart, big toes together, child's pose. And just letting it all go as you rest in this posture. And I'm going to once again check my technology. Yay. Settle your mind for 3 more breaths. Let's slowly come up to our hands and knees. And find our down dog. Centering the left foot, press down into the left heel as your right leg lifts. Exhale, step your right foot outside of your right pinky finger. Now see if you can stay here, bring your hands to the lower back, interlace the fingers. My left toes are gonna turn to the long left edge of my mat, and that's gonna help me stabilize. And I'm gonna slowly bring my head towards the floor, and maybe my interlaced fingers will reach up towards the ceiling. One more breath. And slowly lowering the hands. Bring your hands inside of that right foot. And now I'm going to lift my left heel and actually go the other way onto the pinky toe edge of my left foot. My left hand can come to the front and center of my mat. And I'm going to twist towards my right leg. And just reach the right hand past the left foot for a few breaths. One more. Lifting up onto the left heel. I'm going to bring my hands back a little bit. Push down into the left heel, right leg up, three-legged dog. And then right foot connects with the mat. We're going to switch sides. Right heel presses down, left leg up. And then stepping the left foot outside of that left pinky finger. We maybe start to find our balance. I'm going to turn my right toes to the long edge of the mat, and that's going to help me stabilize. Right hand off the floor, interlacing the fingers, bringing the top of the head towards the floor. One more breath. Releasing the hands. My right hand comes front and center. And I'm going to rotate onto the pinky toe edge of my right foot. And look over that left hand as I twist to the left. Slowly bringing your left hand to the earth, lift that right hip. Bring your hands where they need to be so the right heel presses down, that left leg lifts high. And then lowering the left foot. Shifting forward into plank, option to stay there, option to roll onto the tops of the feet. Find your up dog. And then with knees wide, big toes together, turn the palms up, child's pose. Continue to relax. 3 more breaths. And then let's slowly come up. And let's come onto our tummies. We'll get ready for our bow pose. So our big toes come together. And we reach back Maybe we have a strap or a towel that can assist us, and we can hold on to our feet, or we can imagine it, right? And that might be where we are today. With my big toes together, I can push back into my feet. My elbows are straight, just like a bow. And I can slowly come back down. And we'll inhale. I kind of roll that marble forward with my nose. Press the feet back. And we'll come out of it. And do it one more time. Maybe we'll stay a little longer. Rolling the marble forward with the nose. Pressing the feet back. Keeping big toes together. And then releasing. Take your left arm past the front of your mat. Bend the right knee and just lay on your left arm in a half child's pose. Rest completely, 3 more breaths. Rolling back onto your tummy. Bring your legs together. Arms down alongside your body. As you're ready, inhale, lift your right leg up. Try to hold it. Try not to strain. You're still breathing. Let it come down. Switching legs, left leg up. And then letting the left leg come down. Now keeping the legs together, both legs up. Chin into the floor. Lift. And then release. Take the right arm across the front of your mat. Bend the left knee. And rest into your half child's pose. Three more breaths. Slowly sliding the left leg out. Bring your hands underneath you so you can push up to your hands and knees. And then come to a seated position. Getting ready for boat. If you have a block, you can use a block for this. I have a pretty heavy and enormous pillow, but you could engage your inner thighs. You could just squeeze your legs together as well for our boat today. I'm hinging back, leaning back a little bit. I'm going to squeeze my legs together, just lift my feet off the floor, lift my hands off the floor. Maybe I'm reaching up. If I can, having a block or something between my legs, it's a little bit big. Give some different feedback. Can we inhale and maybe come down to a hover and then exhale, squeeze the abdomen to the spine. One more. Inhale, try to hover, look at the toes, reach the arms past the thighs, breathe. And then let the legs go wide. Let the upper body rest. Turn the palms up towards the ceiling. Surrender completely into a resting state. Feel your face relax. Feel your shoulders and arms relax. And draw that all the way down the spine, just letting the spine soften. All of the muscles to the sides of the spine are melting. All the way down the thigh bones, your lower legs, your feet. Feel as though the muscles, the tissues could melt off of the bones. And even look down into your white skeleton beneath these tissues. And remind yourself, repeat to yourself mentally, I am here. And be aware of the solidity of the bone, the hardiness of it, the wherewithal of it. And yet there is that porous nature. Your bones are absorbing your healing energy. Start to see your inner skeleton glowing in a golden light, a healing bath. And as you're scanning your body, you're aware of any place where your structure, your bony structure feels less stable, and you can offer your awareness in the form of a healing golden light to that space, fortifying it, if you will. Take a few more moments in your golden bath of light.
I made it myself.
Yes, you did. Good job. What kind of crackers do you want? Cheese crackers? Or do you want cheese
She's
crackers?
done.
No, she's not.
Let's take one more nice deep breath.
Then she'll be done.
Okay, stop.
Start to become aware of the space that you're in, your body and the floor. Start to deepen your breath. And as you're feeling ready to yawn and stretch, feel free to begin making small movements. Be in a place of gratitude as you come sitting upright, and bring your hands to your heart. One last time, we'll repeat our intention, whatever it was for our practice today. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. I wish you well. Have a wonderful rest of your week and enjoy this beautiful day. Namaste. Thank you so much, everybody.